Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. Are Liverpool going to do the unbelievable and win a treble or even a quadruple? Well, I tell you what, it's John Bon Jovi time because they are halfway there and I'm living on a prayer. This is me last night. I absolutely said I was not going to do a watch-along for this game. I did Arsenal-Newcastle. I was never doing this because I said Spurs will get smashed and I don't want to watch that. So I had a nice night away in the Cotswolds, couple of red wines down, in the hot tub with Mrs. Goldbridge. Cannot confirm or deny whether either or both were naked, and I was absolutely spot on. You wasted your Thursday night hoping that Spurs were going to do anything with a 1-0 lead at Anfield. But the big question is, are they going to do it? Liverpool, surely not. Well, look, I've seen the original treble, Manchester United, the real treble, the FA Cup, the Premier League and the Champions League. Man City replicated it. Nobody respected it. Nobody does respect it. But if Liverpool did it, this is a different cut of fish. This is prime monkfish, which I like, but I don't like Liverpool. Look, there's nothing to hide behind. There is no massive amount of money that's been pumped in. There is no 115. There is no other justification other than Liverpool with a new manager built on the foundations that Klopp built and has won the biggest thing in football, the treble, and maybe even the quadruple. Because I tell you what, Carabao Cup final against Newcastle, they're going to be hot favourites. Premier League title, they're hot favourites. 2 down, 2 to go. They are favourites for the Champions League with the bookies. Barcelona second, Arsenal third, Bayern Munich fourth. Maybe Real Madrid or Man City can come through. But who is going to stop this Liverpool side? And how do you rank this side if it goes on and does what I thought was the impossible? But lots of people are asking me about this, and I suppose as the video I've got to say, do I think it will happen? Because people keep asking it and I keep going, no. But there is a reality now. We are getting to the business end and they are relentless. They have, I've said for a long time, been the best team in the Premier League. They are the best team in Europe. Look at their qualification status. The question is not will they, it's who will stop them. The Premier League is won. It's just a matter of time. The Carabao Cup, look, you hope Newcastle on their day could do it, but I think Liverpool are the better side. You look at the FA Cup, Arsenal are gone, so you're going from third down to stop them. And, I mean, on the day, teams might be able to beat Liverpool. I don't think they're unstoppable, but they don't lose many games. In fact, I think they're probably more of a cup team than they are a league team, even though they're relentlessly consistent at that. They've mastered the art of being both, in a very different way to the way Man City did it a few years ago. I think Liverpool's strength is built on hard work, organisation, technical ability, flair, but also experience. They've got too many match winners in that team. Van Dijk's a match winner. Trent's a match winner. Robertson can be a match winner. And I'm not just talking about goals and assists. It's just the way they organise the team, the experience they have. Alisson, obviously Salah. Then you've got that midfield, which is arguably the best midfield in Europe. And I think that it really comes down to who can stop them. Now, Liverpool fans are very, very good at this in saying, we haven't won the league yet. We haven't won the Carabao Cup yet. They're playing it down. But I've played the game. And deep down, they'll be thinking, this could be the most historic Liverpool season of my life. That is what Liverpool fans are on the edge of. And I remember 99, and it was just a momentum from January to May. It really started in the FA Cup when we knocked Liverpool out at Old Trafford in the third round, and it never stopped. And there were some amazing moments. And I don't think Liverpool are going to replicate that, but you never know. Some of those big moments in the FA Cup with Giggs and the comebacks, culminating in the Champions League final, they all happened really pretty much from this time of the year all the way through till May. So Liverpool, look, Man United won it on the final day against Spurs, the league. The Champions League, we won it in the final minute. The FA Cup, we had to go to extra time and win it with 10 men against Arsenal. Liverpool are probably going to have this league won by April, and then you focus on something else. For us, it was all in a week. It was FA Cup, it was the final day of the Premier League, and then it was the Champions League. 1 week to win all three. I think Liverpool's advantage is they can park off the league, probably by April, like I say. Then you focus on the Champions League. The FA Cup will be the lowest of the three anyway. Yeah, look, I would say I'm genuinely worried. I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to do it because I know how difficult it is to do. I can't sit here and say Liverpool are going to win it, but I think for the first time, my eyes are opening up to the fact that they could. And possibly Should. I think the Champions League will be difficult. We're not even into the knockout stage really yet. And the FA Cup will be difficult if they catch a Chelsea or, dare I say, a Manchester City on a good day. But I think they've got... the thing about Liverpool is, anybody who says that they're not going to win the treble, they are the favourites to win the FA Cup. They are the favourites to win the Champions League, and they are favourites to win the Carabao Cup now, and they're going to win the league. So it's certainly in their hands. If I want to offer some solace to myself, I think the thing that will stop them, and I'd be surprised if the comments don't get full with this, it will be injury. Like if they lose a Van Dijk for a month, or they lose a Salah for a couple of months, then I think that will obviously make them drop off a little bit, and Arsenal fans would be shouting that with Odegaard and Saka. But is that likely to happen? We'll have to wait and see. Those are the sort of things that can derail it. And as much as it pains me to say this, and probably I should say this, but that as a Man United fan is not a reason for them not to win the treble. I might be comfortable with them not doing it because Salah misses the last 3 months of the season. But is that really them not winning the treble? You know, I look at Manchester United and we won it and it was amazing. I don't want Liverpool to win it, but I'd rather they didn't win it because Salah was fit and they lost the game than they don't win it because Salah was out for 3 months. Because you'd always be like, well, was that the reason? I think it's going to be exciting, and begrudgingly, Liverpool fans are in for a very, very exciting last few months of the season. But look, I always say this, as a Manchester United fan, we are in the FA Cup. We're playing tonight. Join us on the United stand. We can stop them. We stopped them in the FA Cup last year, and that is our responsibility to do that. We're not good enough to do it, but we have an opportunity to stop them. Because if Liverpool win the Carabao Cup, the Champions League, and the Premier League, that's not the treble. That's our treble. The Carabao Cup does not supersede the FA Cup. If Liverpool want to supersede our treble, you win the quadruple. If you want to equal our treble, you win the FA Cup, the Champions League, and the Premier League. The Carabao Cup is not going to do anything for a treble unless it's part of a quadruple, in which case you just beat ours. Interesting. Get your comments in below. Let me know your thoughts on it. I will acknowledge that I am starting to worry now, but as I said, that game last night was an absolute waste of time. Absolute waste of time. They were never not going to batter them, and Spurs just aren't on that level. But Liverpool for the treble, Liverpool for the quadruple, it's certainly a possibility at the moment, and they are favourites to do it. And if they do it, it would be on a par with United's, because there is nothing to hide behind about FFP charges or pumping money in from wherever. This would be a legitimate treble, which is a scary thought from your biggest rival. Get your comments in. Let me know your thoughts. Speak to you on the next one. Don't forget, it's FA Cup weekend and it's Super Bowl weekend. Lots of live content on That's Football, so make sure you smash a like and subscribe. We've got the Super Bowl going into the early hours of Monday morning. We've got Spurs versus Villa on Sunday, and we're doing Birmingham against Newcastle tomorrow evening as well. So get involved. Looking forward to those games. Speak to you in a bit.